first, we're gonna talk about January 2020. So, do you want to go first?
Yeah, because I feel like yours is like, yeah. Okay, basically mine's very, very short. I literally put, it was the start of a new year. So every year, I always had that feeling like, all right, it's a new year, like, not necessarily new year, new me, like everybody else says, but like, new year, like, new goals, new changes, new ways to make myself. And so yeah, January was just like a new clean start for me. We just didn't know the disaster that was gonna happen, which we'll talk about in February. But go ahead and tell me January.
My year did not start off great. In January, I went through a massive heartbreak. So I had friends from high school that I was friends with for like 8 years, and then out of nowhere, they suddenly dropped me off the face of the earth and stopped being my friend. And I found out through Facebook because they're all in America. And like, at the moment, I felt really bad. Like, they were like, you like your college friends more, like, da-da-da. We felt like you were pushing on. I was like, and then I took a step back and I was like, I went to my friend and she gave me advice like, if you were to keep them as your friend, what are the pros and what are the cons? And I took a step back, realized what happened for the past 4 years during college and how miserable I felt and how much they have actually hurt me. So I was like, you know what? This has to stop. They're not my friends anymore if they're not going to support me and assume a lot of what I do. Because they thought I would go boy crazy.
Really?
So yeah, that reaction means that I'm not boy crazy.
She's not. No.
You guys literally tried to make me have a boyfriend.
Yeah. Okay, that's actually one of my goals. We're gonna talk about that later, but
I told you.
Mine's for a selfish reason, though. We'll get to that later.
And so they were like, "We're just worried you're gonna be boy crazy," and I'm like, "I'm gonna tell you now, I'm not boy crazy. I'm like the most independent one out of all of us.
Homegirl's independent."
I can take care of myself.
100% independent.
So like, I also realized recently that I don't need a man.
Girl, preach it. I don't need a man. I don't need a man. What? Yeah, no.
So that's something I learned myself. I actually do not need a man to make myself happy.
Heck yeah, you can do bad all by yourself. We're not gonna do this.
So as you can see, it is grief. I think of heartbreak as grief. It still comes back to me. There's not a month that I don't go without thinking about it. But I have moved on. And I could not have asked for the support from my current friends from Korea and my home.
Yes. And her friends back at home, I've met some of them and they are incredible. So if y'all are watching, shout out to y'all. Can't wait to meet y'all when we get back to the US of A. But...
And so that was my January.
Yes.
This was January, by the
Yes.
way. So my year did not start out that great.
I really didn't.
Okay. All right.
So, which leads to
February.
Corona.
Yeah, that's basically what I put for February.
Yeah,
Corona.
Corona.
That is
happened.
the time when Corona got really bad in Korea. I remember I posted a Facebook thing on it, and I was like, my friends were worried about it. I was like, guys, I'm fine. I'm safe. I'm doing well. I remember that time before the U.S. got bad.
Yes, it was so funny because like I literally feel because we were closer to China and it was like getting so bad here. Everybody back in America, like it hadn't really hit there yet, so they're like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I'm just like, I'm fine. And then it happened to a point in time where we didn't go to work for 2 weeks. And not gonna lie, I was living my best life. I was like, yay, no work.
I know, right?
No.
Like, bro, seriously, we were so happy
to wake up and not have to worry about prepping or anything. It was wonderful.
Although we are teachers, we do not get the luxury of a summer or winter vacation.
No, we do not.
We work all year round, and if you
25/8. And 25/8 doesn't even exist.
No. And it depends on the schedule, like our schedule. We can also work on like big holidays, like Christmas for her.
Unfortunately for me, I work Christmas
and you have to work New Year's
as well. So while you guys are hopefully at home being safe and enjoying your New Year's, I will be at work. I think also one good thing that happened in February is one of my best friends back in America had her baby. I've only seen pictures and videos of her. I haven't seen her yet. Can't wait to see her. She's already growing up so much. She's gonna be a year old really soon. Still haven't seen her. I lost my godmother title because I'm here, but it's okay. She's healthy and she's well, so that's something good out of February. So, alright.
March. So for me, in March, I started doing aerial silks. So I wanted to start working out and I wanted to do something fun, and I was like, ooh, aerial silks, I'll try that, and it's so much fun, and I realized how much stronger I got.
She's strong. Y'all, she is bulldozer strong. Like, she is strong.
What was it? Try to push my hand.
Girl. I'm really weak though. So,
I was like, if I could,
so for March, I literally just put it was my mom's birthday. So mommy, love you. But that was it.
This is April.
April for me marks my 2 years that I have been in Korea. So it was 2 years for me.
So April for me is when I started going to a chiropractor because I did something in aerial silks that hurt my hip, and that I went to another doctor, and I noticed something with my spine. I was like, that's out of that looks like a little curve in my spine. So I went to a chiropractor and they're like, yeah, you have mild scoliosis, and they're like, your hips are actually very misaligned.
I remember you like what was it, like twice a week or something?
Once a week.
Once a week. I remember you were always there like, I'm leaving the chiropractor. I'm like, you poor thing.
As well as April is my birthday month, so I had a big birthday celebration.
Yeah.
And we went to Gangnam, and I realized the same day that I celebrated my birthday was when Jungkook went to Itaewon.
And I get a spoiler, we had kind of like a thought to go to Itaewon.
I know we did.
We were gonna go to Itaewon. We're like, we know we should go to Itaewon, but we ended up not going, and just think that day that we would have went would have been the day that she would have gotten to meet him, and that would have been the day that like she could just die in peace. Like that would have been it. No, you would have died in peace. You would have just been like, you're marrying me right now. Like, let's go.
We joke about this. We do joke about me marrying Jungkook. We do. It's not serious. I know I'm not. I know. I'm not.
You never know. We're gonna stay positive. You never know what the future may hold. A prince might come trying to wed me. You never know.
You just want Yoongi to be your best like sidekick for the wedding.
Yeah. That's literally what I'm hoping for. I'm like, look, partner me up.
And then
Yoongi.
in April, before my birthday, I did a birthday photo shoot.
Yes, those pictures came out so beautiful.
So I
check out her Instagram, y'all, and go see it.
I'll post a picture of like one of my favorite
whenever
photos.
on Instagram, sorry.
I was like, I mean, unless you want to follow my Instagram, then you can ask in the comments you want my Instagram, but I'll post a photo.
Insert picture somewhere here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there you go, it's gone. So I did a photo shoot. I was like, you know what? I should do a photo shoot because I think I should be very positive about how I look.
And they came out beautiful.
And I was like, I'm a curvy girl.
Girl,
who has
a model.
And who has some flub in the tum-tum.
That's cute. So actually May hits 2 years that I've been at my school that I'm currently at now, and that's when I started aerial silks. So Rekka was talking about it. I'm like, you know what, I can try it, and I enjoy it, and I can't wait to get back to it. Unfortunately, we stopped because we got really busy. We'll talk about that later. But I started aerial silks. I actually started getting a little bit more muscle, working on my flexibility again. Felt like I was in the circus, so that was really great. And then yeah, just 2 years at my school, and then I was like, oh wow, 2 years. And that's it.
Yeah. My May life was not exciting. Like, honestly, all I remember was doing work in aerial silks. Because I was like, I think I managed to get my full split by May. So I was like, I got my full split and could do like a few tricks. But I'm still like very beginner level. Like, I still have a lot more strength and weight to lose in order for me to achieve what I want to. Next is June. I think we both have the same. So
other than my sister's anniversary, we both started
self-improvement.
Yeah.
So we both started doing some self-improvement, like journaling with our friends.
You remember Amy from our video? If not, I think we'll link that, I guess, below. Or our Christmas video.
It was our Christmas Would You Rather or Never Have I Ever.
Yes.
And so her plus another one of our friends, we all started doing self-improvement together.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had to stop for a while due to another reason.
Yeah, being busy and everything. We did like bujos, so like bullet journals and everything to like organize ourselves, improve ourselves. We also did like actual journaling, like in Michelle Obama's like Becoming book, and like we went all out for that. So.
Yeah, and then we made like a life journal.
Yeah.
And like our goals for life. May, June, we did July.
Oh, I didn't put anything for that. Yeah, I put started, but I forgot to erase it because I started in May.
Alright, so for July, I just remember mostly doing work, and that during like the small break that I had due to like holidays, I went on a small vacation to Yosu, which is like a coastal town on the south of South Korea. And
what's next?
August.
Oh! So that was my birthday month, and I went on vacation. I went to Jeju for a week, and that was amazing. I enjoyed it. It was very tiring because it's like during like the hottest peaks of Korea.
Oh yeah.
And it was so hot. That one hike I did, I was sweating so bad. I literally sweated through all of my clothes. Like I was like the shirt was gonna be see-through because the sweat was like tight to my body. I was like, never again. I'm going to Jeju in the winter from now on. It is too hot here. It was so bad.
And then in August for me marks 1 year in Korea, and I started my job in August as well. The end of August. So yeah, that was
cool.
I was in Korea for 1 year. Where has my sanity gone?
Right? Oh my god. Wah, wah.
But next is September.
That was my sister's birthday, and shout out to you again. And then when we stopped aerial silks because we got so busy that we just could not do both. So. Still haven't done it since then.
Our schedules got so packed up that we couldn't do aerial silks anymore because it's an hour away from our home.
Yes, it was a lot.
And
I can imagine.
September, I would stop aerial silks as well due to an extra thing putting on my schedule.
Mm-hmm. Work.
And then October
was when we started YouTube together, and also Halloween.
Yeah,
so
Halloween.
That's it for me.
For me, I had a very small break again due to my schedule. And I got to go to Gangneung and go to the beach and go see the bus stop for BTS's
music video.
Not music video, it was their photo shoot for the album cover.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Their You Never Walk Alone album cover, that bus stop, I got to go to it. Next,
yeah, I saw the picture.
November is when Corona got bad again in Korea, so we had to go back to online teaching, which I prefer to one part in the academy where we work at. However, on the other side, I want the people in here because it is a struggle keeping a 7-year-old's attention online.
It is very, very difficult.
Next is December, so this month.
Yeah, so basically for me, like even like with November and just December, just kind of like missing like the normal traditions stuff I was used to at home, basically. So honestly, I just put like nothing good for December. Just that like I got to see just another year, and that's what I'm grateful for. You know, there are so many people that unfortunately had like lost their lives and had dealt with so much struggle this year. And I mean, we're all struggling throughout this pandemic, but I'm just grateful that I made it out with not catching Corona. You know,
yes.
So that's something to be really grateful for.
Same. I'm surprised that I haven't gone.
Right, girl.
As well as recently, I was like, this month has not been really a good month because I've been feeling a lot more homesick.
Same.
And then I happened to learn that this week, one of my uncles has Corona, and he's on like more of the high risk. He's not doing so well, and he's like one of the uncles I happen to know. because I was moved away from my family very, very young when I was a baby.
2 weeks old.
3 weeks.
Oh, 3 weeks. I was close.
I was 3 weeks old when I moved away from England to the USA. So I was like, I don't know the faces very well. So I'm like, so literally when my parents are like, here's da-da-da-da, I'm like, who? Mom, you're watching this? This is actually the reality. I don't know what any of my cousins, besides like our cousin Helen and maybe Jack, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I just mostly see Helen's stuff on Facebook, but any of my other cousins, I don't know what they look like, or my other aunts and uncles if I haven't spoken to them for a long time. I'll go first. So the first goal that
I love the first one.
So it's no secret that I do music. I love doing my music, and I studied how to do music. However, I want to get more in depth. So the first thing I wanted to accomplish in the next year, I always say this every year, but I need to accomplish it, is making my first album.
And I am here to make sure this happens. Even if I have to make her a SoundCloud or her own YouTube channel, we're gonna do this. I'm told her I'm ready to hold up my glittery sign that says Rebecca while I'm in the front row. Like, I'm just waiting for it. Okay, I'm because I know how much she loves music, and she literally has the musical equipment here. She has a piano. She's so good at it. She has these really cool microphones I didn't even know existed until I saw them here. Like, she loves her music so much. She loves singing, and I'm like, this is like destiny for you. This is supposed to happen. And like, it sucks that work is so time consuming that you can't do what you're passionate about. Like, we both can't. And I'm like, it sucks. So I'm like, I'm gonna hold you to it. You are going to do it. You are going to do it.
And then the next one is going to Latte World. I haven't been to Latte World ever.
That's a goal. You're gonna hear me talk about it on mine too. But yeah.
Yeah, so we talked about going together, and I really want. I love amusement parks.
We should vlog it. If I remember.
If we remember.
We always keep saying that every time we do something together, we go somewhere, we'll vlog it. Next thing we know, we're on our way back home. We're like, shoot, we forgot to vlog it.
We did.
We do this every time.
The next goal that I have is losing weight. So I accept my body for as it is, but I do want to lose the weight that I have in order to feel like my health is improving. I feel like my weight is causing like a lot of my health problems and how I eat, because I have such bad cravings that I'm like, I know it's not healthy, but I don't have anybody to help me motivate. So that's where she comes in. The next couple are about languages. So the first one is studying for the topic 1 and being on a topic 1 level. I want to achieve level 1 at least, which is where I can actually kind of hold a Korean conversation. The other one, I want to continue studying French, because I took French in college and I really enjoyed it. I do enjoy learning French. I just forgot most of it due to being in a new environment and not speaking French constantly. As well as my last semester of French, I was like, what am I learning? It's something I kind of have an idea, but not really. I have to start from scratch because I have zero clue what to do. Is to find a company that will support me with my music. So I do have a goal with my music. It just has to be put down on paper and like created.
Alright, so my first one is to start my blog. So I love writing, and I love just being creative and then reaching out to like a live audience. I always wanted to help people and like express myself through words and then to be able to share it with people. So my goal is to start my blog. Don't really know how well it's gonna work out, but I would like to start it. After that, I want to start. Well, I've always wanted to publish a book. I love writing ever since I was like in middle school. I had always had a passion for books and reading, and I've always wanted to write. So my goal this year is, I don't think I will have a book published, but I would like to actually start the process and maybe try to submit it to an agency to get it like checked and like edited. I don't know, but I love poetry and short stories, and I love a lot of romance novels and everything. But recently I've been getting more into like fantasy stuff, so we'll see. I just need to plan it out. It's just
I'll read it. As much as I don't read books, I'll read it.
Okay.
It's not It is a fact. I don't normally read books. I'm still reading the Harry Potter books.
For me as well, getting better at Korean, French. I put Italian and Spanish. I grew up kind of around Spanish. It's just that like I haven't used it in a long time. You know the saying, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. Definitely while I'm here in Korea, I definitely want to get better at it. I feel like I should being here. After that, just more time for myself and just more time for self-improvement, because I just feel like this year, just despite not even just with the pandemic, but just being so busy with work, I haven't had enough time to take care of myself. And I can relate. Yeah, I haven't had time to take care of myself, and I'm just so like overwhelmed that there are moments when I don't even recognize myself. Like I feel like I'm kind of slowly like just like losing myself. I put go to a dance class with Rebecca. We talked about going to a dance class, and
so funny story. My minor is actually dance. I feel like I need to improve so much in my dance stuff, like ballet, tap, jazz, modern.
One was just take Rebecca to Lotte World. Like I've already been, but I want to take her there because she needs to go. She wants to go, and I think it'd be fun for us to go together. And then the next one was when Corona goes away, to travel. Not too long, but yeah, I said take Rebecca to Lotte World. So I've already been, but she hasn't. I want to take her there. I think it'd be fun for us to go together. When Corona goes away, travel. I really want to go to Europe. I need to go to Japan. It's gonna be really fun. And hopefully we'll be good at vlogging, or hopefully we can have someone to carry the camera for us. so that way we can still have fun and get distracted and not have to worry about if we're filming or not.
I know. That's the main thing. It's like we have to film. Oh wait, are we filming the correct thing?
Yes. And then I put grow out my hair and make it more healthy, because like my hair is getting healthier now. At first it wasn't because it was damaged, so I just really want to work on my hair. Eating healthier, working on my abs, my arms. I want to get more arm strength, and I want to work on my abs because I think I'm starting to lose them, which I think it's all this rice I keep eating here in Korea.
I don't eat that much rice.
I love rice. I eat it like 3 times a day. That's how bad it is. I love rice.
Like a Korean.
Yes, I know. That's so bad.
Oh no.
And then just get back to aerial silks as well. I think that's like a goal that we both had. Getting back to it. I put putting out more YouTube content, like so both of us to like start doing that, thinking of like more creative ideas, making it more fun and more enjoyable for you guys to watch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have 3 more, but one of them is not gonna count because Rebecca is not gonna do it. But I said get Rebecca a boyfriend so I can have a godchild.
She wants me to have a kid.
Yeah, I want a godchild.
However, me being me, I'm like, I don't need a man.
That is true. You don't need one, but I want a godchild.
I feel like my friends try to get me a boyfriend all the time.
I want a godchild. I just want a godchild, but when in doubt, I'm willing to not have a godchild right now until it's the right time for a good man to come. Your cat noir to your ladybug.
I have sworn that if my future boyfriend has not said, you are the ladybug to my cat noir, I will not marry him.
She's cutting him off. She's cutting him off.
He has to be the cat noir to my ladybug.
And then for me, one of my other things, I said get an agent, because I've always wanted to act ever since I was really young. But I want an agent that might help me be able to publish books in the future, and also I want to act. I always wanted to do Broadway too, but I'm too shy for that. But I want to act and stuff, so I thought about trying to get one, or at least emailing some, like getting my foot in the door a little bit. But I don't know. I need to stop being so scared to try things, and that's always been my problem, and that's why I have not achieved as much as I feel like I could have. And then lastly, I want to learn how to play piano, which I started.
With my help.
Yes, but
I'm not an expert at piano.
But she's really good though, compared to me. But then everything she's taught me so far I forgot, because I kind of
forgot.
Stopped studying. Yeah. FACE, that I remember.
What is that for?
The spaces.
For which clef?
Trouble.
Every time trouble. She was not positive.
I was not confident at all. I had to guess. Yeah, and then I wanted to learn how to play the guitar, which Rebecca wants to learn as well. So, and then I learned how to play the violin when I was 10, but then I stopped, and so I want to get back into that as well. But again, just like with languages, I don't want to overwhelm myself. But those are just all the goals that I kind of have for this year. So let's see if 2021 brings something good. So let's hope that 2021 is a better year for all of us.
Alright, so I think that's it for this
Yes,
video.
let's call it finished. Here's to a new year.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up.
If you didn't, it's okay. You can give it a thumbs up. Let me stop being a bug. Sorry.
Comment.
But yes, comment, subscribe,
Hit that bell button. And we will see you next time. Bye bye.
See you. Happy New Year.